Hello my dear students, welcome back to my channel. In today's session, I'll be continuing with shuttle system. This is a mechanism which explains NADH2 of cytoplasm, how it gets transported towards the matrix of mitochondria for oxidation. As a result, production of ATP. So inner mitochondrial membrane is impermeable to NADH2. So therefore, on the outer mitochondrial membrane, a special type of mechanism is present that helps in transport of cytosolic NADH2 towards the matrix. And this shuttle system mainly applies for cytosolic NADH2. There are two types of shuttle systems. One is called as a malate aspartate shuttle system, like we find in heart, liver, kidney, and this is considered to be most efficient. Second one is called as glycerol phosphate. This is found in skeletal muscles and in brain cells and in all eukaryotes, that is most of the eukaryotes, and in plants. This is considered to be less efficient compared to that of malate aspartate. This is considered to be less efficient. So now let us see what are the two types of shuttle systems. First, let us start with malate aspartate shuttle system. So, in malate aspartate shuttle system, these are the outer and inner membrane. In cytosol, oxaloacetic acid is converted to malic acid. Here, reduction process, NADH2 is required. So, NADH2 which is present in cytoplasm formed during glycolysis, that is utilized in this step for conversion of malic acid. Now this malic acid passes through the membrane and then reaches the matrix. And here malic acid is converted to oxaloacetic acid. This is an oxidation process. Since this is an oxidation process, here there is a release of NADH2. So the NADH2 which is used in cytoplasm is released in the matrix. Now this oxaloacetic acid is converted into aspartic acid, which is an amino acid, aspartic acid. And this aspartic acid passes through the membranes. It passes through the membranes and again goes back to cytoplasm, aspartic acid. And in cytoplasm again, it is converted back to oxaloacetic acid. So this type of shuttle system, it is called as a malate aspartate, that is during formation of malic acid and aspartic acid. And here the NADH2 taken from cytoplasm, it is transferred towards the matrix. Now let us see the other type of shuttle system, which is called as a glycerol phosphate shuttle system. So in glycerol phosphate shuttle system, let us see second type called as glycerol phosphate shuttle system. Glycerol phosphate shuttle system. So in glycerol phosphate shuttle system, we find, let us draw the membranes. These are the membranes, outer membrane and inner membrane. This is the outer and this is the inner membrane. So here what happens is conversion of DHAP. So towards the outer side, this is the cytosol. So here DHAP, that is dihydroxyacetone phosphate, that is converted into glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. And here there is a utilization of NADH2. Utilization of NADH2, that is converted to NAD+. And now this glycerol phosphate, passes through the membranes and then it reaches the inner membrane. It passes through the membrane and reaches the inner membrane. And on the inner membrane, this glyceraldehyde phosphate, that is G3P, is converted to DHAP. G3P is converted to DHAP. Here the enzyme is glyceraldehyde phosphate dehydrogenase. The enzyme for conversion is G3P dehydrogenase. Now here what happens is FAD is converted to FADH2. So here we find there is a conversion of, during this conversion, FAD is converted to FADH2. That means this is an oxidation process here. It is an oxidation process. DHAP to G3P is a reduction process. Both are isomers and it is also a reduction process. NADH2 is taken from cytosol, and when it is converted to G3P and G3P is towards the inner surface, then G3P is when converted to DHAP, here FADH2 is formed. That means NADH2 from cytoplasm is transferred in the form of FADH2. And this DHAP which is formed, it again passes through the membrane and it goes back to cytoplasm. This is what is called as a glyceraldehyde phosphate shuttle. This is less efficient because here from NADH2 it is transported in the form of FADH2. So this is considered to be less efficient. Less efficient. This is what is called as a shuttle system. So what is the significance of shuttle system? Significance of shuttle system is it helps in explaining how the cytosolic NADH2 is transported towards matrix and oxidizes to finally release energy. So with this, I conclude this video. This is a short video explaining only shuttle systems and its significance. So in my next video, we will discuss about what is oxidative phosphorylation and balance sheet of aerobic respiration. So that's all for now. Thank you very much, children. Have a good day. If you are watching my channel for the first time, you should subscribe my channel so that many such important things you will be getting in my videos that will be very, very useful to you for your NEET exams. So thank you very much, children.